Hello friends, good evening. How are you all? Hope you all must be keeping well and doing fine. See, let me tell you a quote from Indian Military Academy, which was inaugurated in 1932, precisely on 10th May. There is one credo or motto of the Indian Military Academy, which is written on Chatwood building. The Chatwood was Field Marshal General Chatwood, Philip Chatwood, who has given this credo or the motto, which says that the safety, honor and welfare of your country comes first and every time, whereas the welfare and comfort of your men whom you command comes second and every time. And in the end, the comfort and ease and safety of you, that is an officer, comes in the last and every time. So that was the precedence, that is the sequence in which an officer has to take care of his country first, then his men under his command, and thereafter himself. Whereas now you see in the environment that what kind of leaders are there. There are few limiting beliefs about the leader. The first is that they think that by procrastination they can become a leader. Whenever you go to any leader in the civil environment for any task, the first thing he will do, he will try to procrastinate. He will say, this work cannot be done now. Similarly, if another thing, he will say, I am too busy, because he doesn't want to delegate the things. He will always have an excuse of that I am short of staff or I don't have resources. So at the end of the day, he will not do your job. First he has procrastinated, thereafter he will have an excuse of being too busy, or he will say that look forward the perfectionism, and the perfection is just a perception, because everything he would like to do himself, he will not delegate anything. So that is another problem of today's leadership. So let's see what are the basics or what are the important characteristic or the qualities for a good leadership. The first and foremost is the clarity. The leader should have a clarity that what he wants to achieve, what is his goal, what is his vision, or what is his mission. If he has a clarity, then 90% of the problem is solved. The next stage is integrity. Means the leader should be integral to his system, to his team or the man under his command, and he should be integral to himself. He should know that whatever he is doing, it is in the best interest of the organization, best interest of his team. Then next comes his truthfulness. He has to be truthful to himself and to his team. He cannot bluff, and that is another quality of a leader. Another most important quality should be the communication. Means that he should be able to communicate his mission, vision and the goal to his team or to his men under his command, because if he is not able to communicate well, then the execution of the task will not be done properly. So it is not just saying or telling that yes, this is the mission or vision or the goal. It is important is that the man under his command or the team under his command should be able to understand. That is the communication. Communication is complete only when you say something and the other person who is listening, he is able to understand that 100% that what you said. Then only the communication is done. Then another important thing about the good leadership is that leader should have empathy, and he should have a power to listen to his team or to his men. And that empathy and the listening is a very important characteristic. means you should understand the problems, you should understand the limitations of your troops, of your men or the team, whichever you are managing. And another most important thing is that leader should be self-aware. He should know his own weaknesses and the strong points. Weaknesses he should always try to improve upon, whereas the strong point he can always capitalize on that. So these are some of the very important qualities of a leader which one has to follow it and one has to inculcate to become a good and successful leader. Becoming leader is just by nomination is not all that important, because with the leadership, if you get the power, the biggest thing is you get the responsibility also. So higher the power, the higher is the responsibility. And if you can manage your responsibility and if you can take care of your responsibilities, then you are the only good leader. So with this, I hope you should be able to understand that leadership qualities and the credo of Chatbot of Indian Military Academy, and this is the best leadership example which one can get. Thank you, gentlemen.